Hello everyone, and welcome to Gracewind Tale, the Leeds Murder. Do you remember, do you copy? In that, it was mentioned about a guy named Leeds, who was suspected of murdering people and imitating a voice of a monster. Now we're gonna find out what's really going on with this guy.
Hello? I need your help. I need you to find my son, Michael. I think he went out to Gracewind Park. Please, you have to find him.
Oh wow, look at that. We are a private detective. Don't forget, another distraught mother looking for her missing kid in Gracewind Park. Shouldn't even be worth mentioning, really. I could do this whole job from my office and tell her I never found anything. Wait for a park ranger to find a ripped up jacket or something and just call it a day. But something about this feels off. There's a wrongness to it that's burrowed into my bones and I just can't shake it. I should remember to bring a flashlight. Did I put the batteries in it? And locked up the place. No telling how long I'll be gone for this one. Wow, feeling in his bones. Yes. That's what we call plot, baby. Alright, we got a battery. Ooh, flashlight. Yes, of course. Oh, look at that. Midnight star. Alright. Missing. Another hiker lost in Gracewind Park. Tragedy has once again struck in Gracewind Park as another visitor goes missing. The Gracewind Park servers have issued an official statement claiming that the individual in question was a victim of a bear attack, and that some of his personal effects were collected in Gracewind Lake Pass. The park ranger on the duty that night, however, claimed that there was more to the story. In an exclusive interview, they claimed there was some kind of monster imitating a lost man's voice over the radio. And while that may sound believable to you out there, we here at midnight are no stranger to bizarre stories coming from Gracewind Park. Alright. This is the Goat Man. This is the weird four-legged goat man. Alright, Sasquatch. Yeah, these are all from the previous ones, right? Oh yeah, this one was the lead one. Local men arrested suspected of connection to missing person at State Park. The rash disappearances around Gracewind Park seem to have come to a close with the arrest of Michael Leeds. Leeds, a local farmer, was a regular presence around Gracewind Lake for the last 20 years and has been linked to the disappearance of a survivor of one of his attacks. The camper who claims to have pulled off the trail was able to survive by hiding in an unused park ranger tower south of Gracewind Lake. He claims that he heard Leeds searching the woods below, at one point even banging on the tower's door, taunting him to come out. Leeds' trial will begin early next week. A guilty verdict is all but assured. Yes, indeed. This is Leeds Murder. Gonna find out some things. Oh, look at my key. Oh yeah, I forgot about this radio.
Welcome back to Gracewind Live here on 93.6 WSPR. We're going live to our next caller. You're live on the air, so tell us, what's your favorite Gracewind memory?
Have you ever been out to the park at night? We went years ago.
Alright, I'm gonna have to stop you right there. I think we're all a little tired of hearing ghost stories about the Gracewind Goat.
This is different. I promise.
Alright, we're gonna give you a chance here, but I'm ready to move on to the next caller if you're trying to pull a fast one.
It's a nice time. We were in the lake in the middle of November. Just a couple of teenagers drinking, smoking, getting up to the kind of trouble you'd expect teenagers to get up to. That's when we saw the lights in the water. It was like 1,000 constellations were bursting to life under the surface. We were awestruck, looking at it for hours.
Well, thanks for that, caller. That really was an unexpectedly pleasant turn.
I wasn't done.
We're going to move on to the next caller now.
This is suspicious.
Alright, caller, you're live on the air, so...
Paul went towards the water first.
Wait, what?
He walked into it without flinching. Even as the cold water wrapped up around him, he just kept going until he was gone.
What the hell?
Laura was next. I saw her walk in, and I could feel it. It was going to be next. It was going to be me. The thought of it was like a rock in my stomach.
Is this thing broken? Can we get another caller?
I tried to run into the woods. I ran until my legs were on fire and my lungs were ready to burst. No matter how far I ran, I always ended up back at the lake. So I did the only thing. I gave in. I walked to the water. It was cold, but the chill soothed the aches in my legs. It was washing over me. The stone in my stomach just pulled me into the lake.
Seriously, what is going on here?
And that's when I opened my eyes and looked around. We were sitting around the campfire. Our unopened beers were in the cooler. Everyone was still there. We never talked about it after that night, but I know they had the same experiences that I...
Stop it!
Is everything okay? I was just gonna tell my Gracewind story.
We're cutting the show early.
You just started, though.
I said...
Alright, that happened. That makes sense. Ah, yes. Alright, now I think I can get out. Oh, get me out of here. And we are in the forest. A beautiful day. Gracewind Park Ranger truck randomly struck with a rock. Oh, this actually... Wait, what? Okay. I'm gonna ignore that. What a beautiful day. I hope the goat man doesn't come to visit me. Yeah, I already know. There's always suspicion in game when it tells you to run. But, excuse me? What? 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 Whoa. Wait, what the? I think the textures are fucking up. I should just leave that place alone. It's all the work of the witch. Oh, this is giving me Blair Witch vibes, and I don't like it. Oh yeah, is this the outhouse? Whatever it is, it's locked. Oh, a key. Oh, the lights went out. Okay. Wait. Why did it get all of a sudden dark? Wait, it's just nighttime. What the hell's going on? Alright, there is light here. A couple of things here. A note, a piano. Oh, an old piano. It looked like it's locked. Very well, I understand that. Nice looking fireplace. What is this? November 1979. I see her sometimes. The angel that saved me from the water. Ma says she is not real. No one else has ever seen her, but I gave my angel a name anyway. Eurydice. I think it's a pretty name. My angel sings when I tell her that she has a name now. I can hear it, a twinkling sound like bell at the back of my head. Ma doesn't understand. Eurydice tell me not to worry about Ma and Pa. She sings me to sleep every night. What? What the? Oh, yes, the webs. Okay. Another note. The town of Gracewind today formally announced the disbanding of Gracewind Scout program. For years, the Juniors Outdoorsmen Club has been subject of much controversy. especially after the disappearance of Scout Troop 19 during their overnight trip to Gracewind Lake. I got a bookshelf. Oh wow, why is the game lagging weirdly? This is a beautiful painting of the Gracewind Lake. There's something behind it. Oh, another note. Alright. Ah, god damn it. What? Personal log the call. 2 days ago, I got a call from a woman asking me to look for Michael Leeds. I seen the name earlier this week. A local guy in his 50s, fresh out of prison. He was accused of killing his buddies on a camping trip back in 1970s. Just a few days out and he is already popping up on flyers around town. Missing. Last seen heading to Gracewind State Park. I've seen those 7 words too many times since I moved out here. They might as well just say, don't bother, you are not going to find them. I told her I would do my best and planned to just wait until she gave up. Oh, so we are trying to find Michael Leeds. They usually do. Then the call came through last night. The man on the other end of the line was out of breath. It's me, Michael. I found in the woods. Wrong number. That's all I told myself. Another Michael. Not the guy I was looking for. I said to myself over and over again. I was still trying to convince myself even while I was talking to the park ranger who told me about the car that had driven down the service entrance. And now here I am in front of stolen Gracewind Park ranger vehicle parked in front of the cabin that's not marked or on any of the park's map. It was this one, right? Alice Lore, Eurydice, November 1979. I see her sometimes. Oh no, this is the one I read. Oh, this one. June 9, 1999. Hey boss, she's in my head. Everything out here been pretty normal. I found something in the lake and it's in my head. An old cabin out about a mile from old Gracewind. There wasn't much there except for Alice. She's still alive after all this time. But I marked the location down. I am going to put up more caution signs since my lady of the lake needs sight this undisturbed. We don't want anyone getting hurt out there. We have got some more missing people this week because Alice Pet won't let us do our work. So I have been keeping an extra eye out. Gotta make sure no one else is drawn away from the lady's light. Get hurt out there after all. I'll make another trip out there tomorrow to make sure the witch is sealed away. My lady needs nourishment. Those signs get posted. I will update you soon. That sounds like a worrying thing. What the hell's up there? Is there a cage? There's a cage. Why is there a red cage? Everything is locked there. You got a new journal entry. This place is a mess. I can't imagine why someone would ever want to live here, much less how someone could have found this place. And just as I was getting ready to give up and call this whole thing a loss because I heard it, the slamming sound from the other side of the house. Well, I think this many chains indicate that whatever is inside shouldn't be let out, but hey, I'm not gonna listen. Am I? I'm not gonna listen, am I? Hello there. What the hell? Symbols. I see. Nothing in the woods. Okay. Is that where the girl was? What the hell? Oh, another key. Oh, the shed. I have to go outside, huh? Oh, it's a piano. Okay. It's a bit of because of the contrast, I can't really see the symbols. Alright. Another note. 1887 spring. Most strangers this week. Eurydice showed them to me. Coming through the woods, lost and cold. She showed me all of the things that would happen to them, the ways that they would be hurt trying to get back to their homes. The people of Gracewind turned their backs on me a long time ago. but they have decency to leave me to my own devices, so I helped them. Eurydice was furious. I felt today. Eurydice protected me for so long. I thought to myself that in just a few moments I would be back on the trail, that everything would be fine. But the longer I sat here under the bush covering my bleeding eye, the more it sets in that this was happening in the now. She had made her message clear. If I betrayed her, that there would be a cost. I had forgotten what it was like to fear. My angel Eurydice. I never realized how thin her patience ran. She is not nice, is she? Anyway, what the fuck is this? A trapdoor with various chains. I just heard something banging from it. Wait, is it from? Wait, where is it coming from then? Alright, got it. I should have looked at the book properly. Clue: an old journal. I wish I was better at reading music. I could probably play this on the piano, but I wonder what a full piece would sound like. Okay. Not torn pages. September 1999. The ritual will be done. No one would ever think to stop me by returning my personal effects to me. A signed vision from the baptismal bird. The distant memory hidden in the melody of the shattered sun. My locket sealed by song. Promise of body revealed by cleansing flame, and the sign of hope dancing on a traitor's tongue. So long as they stay hidden, my return is inevitable. Alright, I think we are accidentally gonna summon a demon or whatever the bullshit this is. What is that? It has a symbol on it. Oh, that's a creepy doll. What? I hate the random music. Why is there a wax doll? This small wax figure was resting on the windowsill in the cabin, almost as if standing guard. Who would take the time to make something like this, and why would they just leave it out lying like that? I don't know. To stand guard. There seems to be a symbol carved into it. I can't scratch it away, no matter how I try. There was no windowsill facing the bedroom. It was on the windowsill facing the bedroom, watching. Why is that emphasized on? Okay, nothing lit up. We got more notes. Tonight was a weird one, boss. I know you don't read this, but it makes me feel better thinking that you do, so I'm gonna pretend. Saw some movement down the lake. There weren't any cabins or campsites rented out, so it seemed kind of fishy. I didn't want to repeat the incident with those kids a few weeks ago happening again, so I went to check it out, and I know you said it isn't so serious and no one was hurt, but I learned. I swear I'm printing out all those notes and keeping them up on the board here. Anyway, I went out to check it out. Nothing too weird, just an old guy going for a hike. He didn't look like much of a hiker, but he told me about the trail he took to get there. It sounded like it all checked out, just another local. They don't make them anywhere else like they do in Gracewind. He invited me to look at the stars from the lake a bit. And I don't know why, but I said I would. I took a seat right on the stump and stared out with the big empty nothing. I don't get stargazing. Honestly, at least I thought I didn't. But then I looked up and I saw those stars and that lake, and I found myself thinking, maybe there's something to it after all. But that's not the weird part. You ever have a song that you just can't get off your head? Or an itch that won't go away, no matter how hard you scratch it? I feel that around the back of my mind. Like there's a thought there and I just can't reach it. Every time I think about the lake, it's like scratching that itch. Damn if it isn't persistent though. Every time I pick up something, the orchestra is like, BAM! Oi! Another banger. A washing basin filled with a pungent liquid. Do I put something in it? A handwritten journal by Alice Cater, a woman who lived in the old Gracewind in late 1800s. There are several pages missing. The final entry is distinctly out of place, but I feel like there's more to it. I do have a shed key. I should go there. Alright, there's another note here. 1909, handwritten, still shaky and messy, but slightly less so. Eurydice left a child on my doorstep, wailing and stinking and screaming thing. I can only imagine what it looked like. As much as I hate her, I can't bring myself to let an innocent suffer for her actions. I named the child Philip. 1912. Alright, 4 years later, Philip has grown prodigiously. He is much larger than I would have expected, and he has started to speak, babbling mostly, but I hear him trying to form words. 2 years later, 1914, Philip is standing and walking on his own. His ability to speak is unusual. He has great difficulty forming words on his own, but he can repeat things that has been heard with incredible accuracy. Just today I heard him repeating a bird call that he heard a while laying in his bed. Oh, the voice mimicking, huh? 1970. The more and more people from Gracewind find themselves near my home every week. No matter how many times I tell them, they keep coming this way. This is Eurydice doing, I know it. Philip understands my anger. I'm trying to keep them safe, but they don't know the danger she poses. He wants to scare them off, but I've told him that would only make things worse. I hope he understands. I think this is just alluding to the monster being real. There is definitely a monster. Something that can mimic human voices and is a menace. Alright, time to see about the shed. Hello? Anyone suspicious enough to be out here? Oh, there. What? Gracewind is a home to all kind of unique natural phenomena. Take example for Gracewind Lake. Due to unique shape of the lake basin, it reflects very different constellations from what you would see in the sky. If you look very closely, you can even see some stars in the lake that aren't even in the sky. This optical illusion is one of many special things that you will find in the Gracewind State Park. Not gonna lie, that is suspicious. Hello? May 1881. Pa brought me down to the lake last week. I didn't know what he was planning to do. He held my head under. He told me it was better if I weren't alive, that no daughter should have grown to be a witch. I didn't know what that water could make you feel, like there's a fire inside of you. Everything went black and Pa was bringing me down to the lake. I told him I didn't want to go, but he brought me back to the lake again. He told me no daughter should have grown to be a witch. The water, fire inside, dark. I heard the bells and Pa was taking me down to the lake again. I didn't want it to happen. I tried to run. Water, fire, dark, the bells. I called out for my ma. Water, fire, dark, bells. I don't know how many times it happened. I don't know how many times he brought me down to the lake. How many times he dragged me down there before I did it, or before I pushed him in. I hope he felt it. Water, fire, dark. I should tell ma. So his father was actively killing the child, and the child kept coming back. What do I do? Oh, I got a box. A music box. What's the deal here? A small music box with a symbol attached to it. I wonder what kind of tune it plays. Guys, you wouldn't believe what I just found out. What you have to do right here. You like, if you never looked at a guide, you wouldn't know. You come over here, right? You grab this and then you use it. What the hell?
Please, you have to help me. I'm just as trapped as you are.
So we know there's a child that can mimic voices, right? Like, my character knows that, right? He's not gonna be dumb, is he? I mean, maybe he doesn't know it. Damn.
I don't know if she'll hold you here. I hope she lets you move on. You don't deserve this curse.
Who are you, darling? Alright, do we use this too? What? Really? Wait, I should aim at it. Alright, no, this is not for this. Okay. What is this light here? Wait, is that a UV thing? Oh yeah, this is UV light. Hello, is there someone there? Right now we have the UV light. Glad I don't see any white spots. Oh, did I miss you? Transcript: Michael Leeds arrest record. We have gone out camping to get away from everything. Me, Cliff, David, and Kathleen wanted to spend some time getting back to nature. First night was great, just four of us hanging out under the stars, swapping stories about work plans for future. We passed out around the fire. First thing we noticed was Dave was gone. All of his things were still outside of his tent, completely untouched. I went and with Kathleen to look for him, and Cliff stayed behind in case he came back. When we got back, Cliff looked scared. He had seen a ghost. He said he heard David calling for him, but he wasn't able to find him. We had trouble sleeping the second night. At some point, we heard David screaming for help, and Cliff ran into the woods like a madman, trying to find him. Caitlin and I took after him, trying to follow the sound of his voice. I swear, it started to sound like he was going all around us. It felt like we were running for hours before we stumbled out of the woods onto the trail that ended in front of a rundown cabin. I told Caitlin to wait outside while I checked it out. She was gone when I got back out. I never heard a scream. I never heard any of them. There was something else out there that night, and it sounded exactly like them. Yeah, no, there's definitely a monster that can mimic human voices. Ah. So we got a A, we got a cross, we got a triangle, and we got a splatter. I think that's also a splatter. So A, splatter, triangle, splatter. Oh no, wait, what? Okay. Now my triangle, splatter, wavy hand stick figure, and X. Wait, no, this was a wavy hand one. Last one was X1. Okay. Alright, how do I do this? Oh, I did it. Nice. Took a while. What the hell is that? Why? Okay. Guess I'll take it. Alright. Attention to detail. I found this in the secret compartment of the piano in the cabin. I feel like it's drawing me back towards the trapdoor it found in the basement. Sure, buddy, sure. About these symbols. Alright. Okay. Alright. I see chains. That's not a good sign. Fucking hell. Okay, this one has a symbol on it. I'm just gonna take the pigeon. I just took the dead pigeon. Dead bird with some kind of sigil carved into its chest. I can hear something rattling inside of it. I'm sorry, what the fuck? What do you mean rattling inside of it? Okay. Anyway, my journal. Dead crow. I found a dead bird in a locked room that has been completely trashed. Maybe this will open another one of those chains. Okay, I guess my protagonist has just accepted his fate and just using random items. Right? Oh. I think that pungent liquid is acid. Wait, what, yo, hold on. What? I tried placing the crow in the trapdoor. No, I have done that. Okay, nothing else has been. Okay, let's try that again. The dead bird with some kind of sigil carved into it. I can hear something rattling. Stained crow of dead bird with. Okay, sure.
I know this can't be easy. If you knew the choice you were making, you would turn back. She would even let you do it. But I can't stay here longer.
Okay. I would love to know what the hell you are.
It was always meant to be like this. I'm sorry. I wish there was another way, but I'll be walking out of here in that body of yours. I wish mine was in a better state.
Okay, run. Run. What's going on? What is going on? Did I escape? Have I escaped? Nope, I have not escaped. Wait, what am I doing? Hold on. The pull. There's something written in my notebook. It looks like my own handwriting, but I don't remember writing any of this. The last thing I remember was unlocking the trapdoor in the house. Then it's all hard to make out. I felt her, whatever I did. Whatever weird ritual I helped finish, I helped her to get into my head. She was so sad and desperate. For the split second where we shared some fleeting moments of being, I felt need to trade places with her. I lost all sense of where my own thoughts ended and Alice started. But I wasn't afraid. A blissful calm, like sitting in the shallow of the lake in the summer, washed over me, and I knew that she deserved a chance like this. At being Alice Cater. Something had controlled her, taken the lead on every action in her life, and made her a passenger in her own body. And she had spent, days, years trying to find another way? Who am I to deny her that? The rain soaked through the rest of the page, but at least the rest of the journal is fine. So I have a choice to go back to her? And what if I refuse? What if I just go home? No. No. Oh no. Don't say I can't escape. Whoop! Well, people, let us go and trade bodies. Let's fucking go. Here I am again, the Cater cabin, last place that Michael Leeds was seen. I know that I was just here. I know that I never left. I know that something unnatural is happening. All that's left is to find out what. I can't tell if I'm not able to leave here because something is keeping me here, or because I don't want to. Not until I find out the truth, at least. Maybe that should scare me more than it does. But it is what it is. Fuck you. What the hell? I'm sorry, why am I taking the key again? The hell? I think I did something wrong. Alright, so everyone, this is gonna be a doozy, okay? So, last time we also failed because this is gonna be fun. Okay, so you gotta do a couple of things. Plus, I'm gonna show you all of the endings. If you come here, one of the rocks is crossed. Turn around and you get a beautiful key Alright, got a drawer key. We gotta open this one. So we got this thing. Ah, shit. Okay, Ranger Journal. June 13th, 1999. The lady of the lake. You don't have to worry about Alice anymore. She's just a husk. A worthless pile of bones, her skin trapped in rotten out-root cellar. But she could ruin everything. All of the things we have worked for. I'll take care of it. All we need is a vessel. I follow your instructions and seal the cellar door. Her abomination tried to stop me, but I was able to fetch her eye. It'll make a good sigil. I just need a way to keep it out of the monster's reach. All that's left is other 4. We can get rid of her for good. So it's gonna be fun. I also got a key again. Alright, got the other half of the music. We're gonna come over here. Now we got the full piece. We got this beautiful thing. No. Why can't I open this? Did I not get the key for this?
Please, you have to help me. I'm just
Go
as
home.
trapped as you
Just
are.
like other, this seems to have a great connection to this door. Okay, but that's not what I want. Where's the yellow door key, yellow shelf key, whatever you may call it? What? Who are you? Oh, you got a lighter. Alright, so lighter is gonna be used here. And we're gonna use the lighter and burn the wax doll. Alright, we got another item, which is a ring, a silver ring. I don't know why the textures are behaving this way. So now we're gonna take this.
I don't know if she'll hold you here. I hope she lets you move on.
The ring was sealed away inside the wax figure that I found earlier. I can't help but feel like it is important. Maybe it has something to do with the locks over in the hatch in the bedroom. The ring must have been item reacting with it, not in the wax doll. I feel a new air in this room.
I know this can't be easy. If you knew the choice you were making, you would turn back. She would even let you do it. I can't stay here longer. There was a plan in place. And had it strayed, it would have never led to this. Don't be mad at him. He's been so devoted to keeping me safe. Maybe next time, though, things will be better. Stay calm. I'll be here soon. After all, it'll only hurt for a moment.
Hello. Oh shit. Oh. Well, that's one of the endings. The creature. I should be dead, not standing on the path to the cater cabin. Something came through the door, something big and vicious, with fangs and claw and shrieking blind rage. I felt its claw tear right through me. And then on that fading edge of nothing, I was back here. Am I dead? Is that why I'm here? No, there's more happening here than I first thought. But I'm alive, flesh and blood, just like whatever it was that tried to kill me. I'll cling to what I saw, even if it feels like a memory is fading away from me every second that goes by. I'll get to the bottom of this. After all, that's what I do, isn't it? Finding missing people. So what if I'm the one who's lost this time? Yeah, don't give up, buddy. Yellow cabinet key. Did I get this last time? Or open it up. Alright, finally we got this thing. And anything else? Hope. It only works if she loses all hope. That's why my lady needed me to understand. We can't just steal Alice away. It will never be enough. She'll always find her way back because she believes that she has a chance of keeping the lady at bay. But I have a plan. The lady may have devised it, but I am her instrument, and now it's mine as well. We need to break her as close as we can to letting her achieve her goal, then take it away from her. Then again and again, until there's no more fight in the old piles of bones, and that's when the final seal will manifest. I've conducted the rest of the ritual, followed the lily instruction perfectly. The final piece will show itself in the trunk at the tower, and then my lady will be free and Alice will be no more. Damn, this guy is on the warpath. Philip is dead. Eurydice brought so many of them, angry, screaming, blaming Philip, blaming me for people who went missing. I tried to save them. They didn't understand. They called my son a monster. They called me a witch. In the moment of weakness, I told Philip to scare them off. They killed him. I made a room for him under the house to lay him to rest. They'll regret this. Eurydice will regret this. He never hurt anyone. He was trying to protect me. Alright, now just follow my beautiful instructions, everyone, and everything will be fine. A splatter. A X.
Please, you have to help me. I'm just as trapped as you are.
What am I doing wrong? Why am I unable to get this item? Did I got it? Oh, now I got the locket. Alright. So now I think last time what I did wrong was I didn't follow a order, maybe? So I'm gonna follow an order. I'm gonna put the ring then.
I don't know if she'll hold you here.
Then the
I hope
locket.
she lets you move on. You don't deserve this curse.
Alright, shut up. I'm gonna put the locket.
I know this can't be easy. If you knew the choice you were making, you would turn back. She would even let you do it. But I can't stay here longer.
Last die.
Don't do this. Don't give her what she wants. Can't you see what she's doing?
I did it. I did it. Yeah, I'm free.
Just like me. You can stop this. Please, just help me. We can stop her. I promise. Just turn back.
So what was keeping us in the loop, I wonder? Look at that. You're gonna be surprised where we're heading, people. Behold, from the first game. This is fun. Can we use this? No. We have a fuse right here. Well, it used to be right here. In the last game, this whole path was completely blocked off. So I wonder what was happening in that game. Why was the path blocked off? Anyway, welcome back everyone. The box, yeah. I can't interact with the radio. The park is quiet most nights. This job was a lifesaver. Ever since I came back to Gracewind, things have felt off. It's like there's something in the air that just doesn't sit right. So it feels good to get out of the town, spend most of the time up here. I think it's good that they make us keep these journals. The boss said they are logs and the necessary equipment. I asked for what the hell was that supposed to mean, but all he said that it was for the best to just do it. Some of the other guys say it's because overnighters went missing. A lot of the guys say that the park gets real creepy when you've been on your own for a while. I think they're just trying to make me scared of the park so they can get overnight pay for themselves. Not that the place needs any help being scary, the lake especially. If you read this, boss, you should know that lake's something else. It just sits out there, smooth as glass, and the stars don't reflect in it. It's like a mirror to something else entirely. New journal entry. Personal. September 7, 1998. Yeah, sure. Yeah, I already have that. Why did it? Okay. Or I'm missing nothing special here. I think I got what I wanted. It's time to head back. Alright, we are back here again. Time to finish this.
What was it for? What did I do? I kept her away. I did everything to keep her claws away from the edge of our world. And now, I can feel it. The slow turn of a knife in my mind. It's done already, isn't it? She's there. She's just letting me speak my last words. I was never. I didn't mean. I wasn't going to hurt anyone. Just me.
Well, thank you everyone for watching. This has been the Leeds Murder. I'll see you all in the next game. Bye bye.